Well, you've been sending us your personal finance questions on everything from rental property to credit cards.
And CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis is ready to give you your answers as we ask it early this morning. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
So our first question we actually have on tape. It comes to us from Rose in Chicago.
My family owns a property that we're having trouble finding tenants for and that is difficult to manage. And we're wondering when to walk away from it.
A lot of people can relate to that right now.
Yeah, a lot of people can relate to Rose's question. First question you want to ask yourself, could you rent it at a lower price and still pay for the mortgage? On top of that, pay the taxes and the insurance. If you could, she might want to consider lowering the rental price before putting it on the market. Second thing she can ask herself, she said it's tough to find those tenants and to manage the tenants. Well, there are actually management companies, rental management companies. If you're willing to part with about 10% of the monthly rent, you pay them, they take it off your hands. But if she thinks that all of this isn't going to work out and the market there for local real estate makes sense to sell in, let's say the local real estate is actually increasing in value, you can check with the local real estate agent or also go to Zillow.com for a sense of where things are. That might make it time to sell, and it would make sense for her to do that under these circumstances. But there isn't a one-size-fits-all model here.
All right, our next question comes from Twitter. Richard tweets, is silver something to buy right now? I can't buy gold anymore, just too much. Silver, is it the next gold? Stock up, stock or down?
Yeah, this has gotten a lot of attention because silver is sort of the poor man's gold. It's about 40 times less expensive to buy than gold. And so a lot of people who say, well, I can't afford thousands of dollars to buy 1 ounce of gold, look at silver instead. The issue here, however, is that it's very volatile. So if you're thinking about buying silver or gold, you have to know that you're getting into volatility. Second of all, never do it all at once. So if you are going to stock up on silver, don't. Buy it very gradually and know that ultimately, if it's a part of your retirement savings plan, it shouldn't be more than 5% of your total retirement savings.
Okay, finally, our last question has to deal with credit cards versus debit cards for students.
Hi, my name's Julie. I'm sending my daughter to college. I wonder if I should get her a debit card to monitor her spending or if I should get her a credit card with a limit on it.
Very popular question, Julie, and I'm glad at least that she's thinking about this ahead of time. I would say you can do both, but with some caveats. First off, get a low credit card because you want to make sure that it doesn't have a lot of accessibility. You don't want your kid to have a $50,000 limit credit card when they go to college. Also, have the talk before they go to school. Tell them this isn't for you to spend money on. This is for you to build your credit so that later in life you have the ability to buy a home, buy a car, or even expand a business. But use that debit card to pay for your daily expenses. The good thing is there's always going to be a cap on it because a debit card will only let you take out what you already have in your checking account.
And you can plan, too, not to have that overdraft protection if you'd like with a lot of accounts so that you really teach your kid a lesson there.
Great point, Erica.
I've been out of college for over 20 years, and I don't have a $50,000 credit limit yet.
I know. I don't think I would want one these days.
Why would the bank ever give you a $50,000 credit limit?
So you definitely don't need one as a college student.
You certainly don't. Keep it low. I mean, literally less than $1,000 makes sense.
All right, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Thanks, as always.